back. El Rush Bowl having more fun than a human being should be allowed to have. I'll tell you, it's hard to pick out one thing from last night that stands out that you like more than anything else because there was so much. But one of the things I have to mention, because it's been such a crucial point I've tried to get across for all these years, and that is the mobility that people have in this country, and that the rich sometimes don't stay rich. They lose it, and they rebuild it. That people are constantly moving into and out of different income levels, that nobody is destined for the rest of their life to the economic station into which they're born. And Ryan made that point very clear. A lot of the speakers did last night, some indirectly, some directly. But Ryan actually acted somewhat perplexed and frustrated. Anybody could think, okay, you're born as somebody that mows the yard, and that's all you're ever going to do? Who thinks this way? He says the Democrats do. They want you to think that's all this country offers you, but we in the government will take care of you. And Ryan's out there talking about, here I'm in my 20s and I'm trying to earn some extra money mowing the yard. And I'm not thinking that this is the rest of my life, mowing lawns. I'm planning the rest of my life. I'm dreaming the rest of my life while I'm pushing the lawnmower. Now, to you and I, this sounds natural and obvious. But you have to remember, the Democrat Party and their collaborators in the media have been beating up on people. They do it every day in the schools. You can't amount to anything in this country. Deck stacked against you. The rich aren't going to let you have anything. The rich are going to take everything you've got. You have to put your trust in us. You got to live on food stamps. You got to live on our welfare. You got to live whatever we give you. We'll make sure you're treated fair. Blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people end up thinking this, and that's why the Democrats kill dreams. They kill ambitions. Now, I tell you, Catherine and I had so much fun last night. It was time to call the winner of our latest 2FT sweepstakes, which is the cruise, the big cruise. We always have fun calling these because we do it ourselves. So the winner of the 7-day cruise from the most recent sweepstakes, a guy in Parker, Colorado named Dan Baker. So we get the desk and Catherine turns on the call blocking and then we dial it. And halftime we get voicemail, leave them the message, tell them they won. Sometimes they pick up. Last night, Dan Baker answered the phone. Say, hey, Dan, Rush Limbaugh, my wife Catherine here, 2FT, and we are bearers of great news for you. You've just won the great prize, a week-long cruise. You board in Fort Lauderdale. It's in the Eastern Caribbean, blah, 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 blah. Silence. For what seemed like 20 seconds. And Catherine said, hello? Are you there? He said, it can't be you. It can't be you. And no, it really is. I started talking about environmentalist wackos. He asked me, can we smoke on the cruise? I said, yeah. Not only can you smoke on the cruise, you throw the cigar in the ocean and hope some environmentalist wacko sees you do it. And that's when he knew it was me. And then he said, I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, well, it's us. It really is. Folks, I can't tell how much fun this is to call these winners. Because we luck out. They're all great people. This guy's 50 years old. You know what this guy did? This guy told his wife that he was going to enter this contest and buy some tea to win her this cruise for his 50th birthday. That's what he told us. And she wasn't at home, so he asked us if we would call her because he didn't think that she would believe it. So we said, sure, we'll call her. Her name's Jane. So we called, and it rang and rang and rang. So you know what? He's on the phone with her, telling her not to answer. So it'll go to voicemail, so that they'll be able to prove to people it's really us that we call them. And that's what happened. Went to voicemail. We left the message. And so they're the winners of the big 2FT sweepstakes, the big 7-day cruise. He told his wife he bought some tea. He's going to win her a cruise for her birthday. She didn't think he was serious. And it's just, I tell you, it was just so much fun. With people like this. It's so appreciative, and there's almost magical component to it. So I wanted to congratulate him again, let him know by telling it here that it's real again, and we will be back.